Okay, so this is the day after we come back from Vyborg. I made lots of different videos and I was going to make them into like a two-part, but as I went to review my footage I noticed that a few things weren't right, and I noticed towards the end, because as you'll see in this later in this video, we were going through this park and my battery, the battery of my phone was dying, and I had like 9%, and I thought that was enough to make like an outro, and we were recording it seemed fine, and as I watched it back it was kind of and yeah, it wasn't of good quality, so I'm going to make this into one big video. And I just want to also say we've just hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone that's followed, liked, commented. You've all been amazing, so thank you. And you know, this is just what's to come. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to be an intro for the video. We were in Vyborg and then what park?
Monrepor.
Monrepor. We were in Monrepor Park, and yeah, you can see I struggle with words still. I also just want to quickly mention or just apologise that I know I was going to do a weekly series where I do learning every Thursday, but I'm sure you'll understand that I'm here with my girlfriend, so I'm not going to constantly be making videos all the time, although when I do make videos they'll be quite long and you'll see a lot of things. So I will make another video, and this weekly series for the language will still continue. It's just obviously I'm here with my girlfriend, so you know, this is a little bit more important. Anyway, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. So this is the road that you pay to get on. Later on I'll tell you how much, but it's designed for people to get about quicker around the city, and obviously we're going to come out and go a little bit further up north, closer to Finland. And what I'll do is I'm not going to kind of show you the entire journey there because it's going to be a long drive, but I'll bring you back for some kind of like interesting bits. So I'm just bringing you back quickly because we're now coming up to like a bridge here, and hopefully you can, I can't lift my camera up high enough, but we're now going over some water here. When we get round I can show you, hopefully. The problem, well, I wouldn't say the problem, but with these roads you can't really see, it's not designed for that, I guess, but I'm just going to kind of show you around here because I might zoom in a little. That building there, that's the tallest building in Europe, I believe. What I'll do is in this video I'll post a photo of this, so because it's not very clear, you can see I'm really trying to show you, but I can't. But in this video what I will do is I'll post a proper image of that building into this video. I know every time I say, oh, I'm going to clip this or I'm going to show this, I forget, but I'll make sure I do it this time. But and the thing with these roads is you'll find them everywhere. You know, I would imagine too in Moscow and maybe other really big cities, but you can see, I zoom a little, see the sea there. Saint Petersburg. weather's amazing today. I believe the entire trip that I'm down, the weather is going to be fantastic. And what I'll do is I'll bring you back. So for those that have been around for a while, my last visit, we actually walked down here. You remember this football stadium, Zenit? We took a little tour around, and I'll just kind of show you around here because we're getting a bit closer to this building now. What I do just want to mention is that this is obviously quite an old city, but in recent years it's becoming a little bit more modern, and they're building new things, kind of bringing it up to date, if you will. But that's not to say that the old city isn't amazing, because when you walk around you can see really fantastic buildings. And what if I can, I'll just kind of show you around here. But we're still on this road. We're still on the road that you pay to use. Obviously, you don't have to pay to use this. I do want to just make that clear. You don't have to pay to get into the city. This is just something for people that want to get around quickly, and it's an option. You don't have to. Obviously, you can get to the city through normal roads. So I just want to make that clear. I know I mentioned earlier that you pay for this, but there are free roads to get in. I hope I made that clear, and I'll keep you around here because we're now kind of coming into the city a little bit. And if I see anything, I'll try and you can see here these walls that yeah, it's very difficult to show you anything. Obviously when we're out I can show you a bit more, but like I said, it's a 2-hour drive. When we stop, of course, I'll be able to show you a bit more, but for now I'll bring you back. So we just come off the paved highway, but I just want to talk about the difference. Obviously in England, you all know, well, people that watch are from England, obviously we use miles per hour. Over here it's kilometers, and on these paved roads it's like standard 100 kilometers per hour. I think in the winter, when the weather's not so good, it's like 110. In the summer, when the weather's better and the roads are better, it's 130. So just for reference, 100 kilometers is about 62 miles per hour. So it's very similar speeds to England when you're on main roads, and obviously they have different speeds for when they're going through different towns or villages or whatever it may be. So I just thought I'd add that in, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we've arrived here in Vyborg. It's a town just near Finland, up in the north, and we just stopped at this ice cream place. For those that don't know, ice cream in Russia is morožené. And I see this thing here where instead of an actual cone they wrap it all in this waffle, and they have loads of different flavors here. So you have the M&Ms, Snickers, Bounty, chocolate. They have marshmallow, gummy bears, Oreo. We've just ordered I'll just show you, a milkshake. I'm getting banana. My girlfriend is getting melon, and then we got this big pretzel. I'll show you. And we're gonna share. So we just got our milkshakes, and we've come to this river here, and you can see some people are feeding these seagulls. I don't dare take this. It's because I'm holding something in my hand. They think I'm going to give them food, but it's very risky. But it's just like being back at home in Lowestoft, where I live. Seagulls everywhere. Okay, so I'm here at the beach now. If it's very windy and you can't hear, I apologise. Yeah, these videos might not make sense when I post this up later on, but as we're exploring, I'm just taking short videos, just kind of trying to show you things as we go along. Yeah, if it's very windy, I say, I apologise, but I'm just going to quickly show you this beach. Okay, so we're going to go and take another walk along, find something interesting, and anything that I find interesting, of course, I'll show you. So I just come from the beach area, and I was down there earlier with my girlfriend, and it was very windy, so I couldn't really take a... You'll see this in the intro anyway, but I couldn't really take a video because it was very windy. But I've come up here a little bit, the wind has died down, and I'll just kind of pan around. We're going to go to a chocolate factory in a minute, so that'll be interesting. There's a little castle there, which we haven't looked at yet. And what I'll do is, when I see something interesting, I'll bring you back. So where we are here, you see down there, they do little boat tours. It's quite touristy around here, but you know, when you're near the sea, it's going to be like that. This just a little fact here, a little bit of history. This town was founded in the 13th century. I'll just zoom in a little bit over here. You can see it's the architecture here is kind of very European. I don't want to zoom in too far. See this castle here. We can go in if we want to, but my girlfriend tells me it's not that interesting inside, and obviously because it's very touristy, you pay to get in. But yeah, we're just taking a nice walk along. The weather is fantastic, and we were just over there, and we walked from there. Okay, so I just bring you back here because this person here made Saint Petersburg, as we all know, and my girlfriend tells me that many Russian people say that this man open a window to Europe when making Saint Petersburg. Just show you around quickly. It's very, very sunny. You see, we're making our way along, just going for a walk. And we don't know where we're going to go next, but when we see it, we'll show you. So in the end, we never decided to go to that chocolate factory just because, well, there were more interesting things to do. And talking of interesting things, I don't know what this building used to be, but in this town you'll find many buildings like this, massive buildings just abandoned, no one in them. I don't know if this used to be some kind of hotel, maybe, I'm not too sure, but we're going to take you along the street now. But you can see it's massive, abandoned. I'm not really sure what happened to it, but come with me. We're going to take a walk up this little street here. Oh, get out of the way of this car. Okay, very narrow streets in this town. We are looking for a restaurant now. It's quite a popular restaurant. When we get there, I'll show you. So this is the restaurant that we're going to. It's quite popular, so there's like a waiting system where you got to wait outside. But when we get in, I'll show you. So, in this bread, very big bread roll, is a mushroom soup. And we have something, we do something like this in England, but I've never had this out of a bread roll. So I'm going to take a little try now. The herb on here, I believe, is dill. It's a very popular herb in Russia, so I know. It smells really good. And perfect seasoning. Plenty of salt. I don't need to add anything extra, like fantastic. Yeah. It's just very interesting to, because back in England, soup, you have a massive piece of bread, butter, and some people like to leave their bread in the soup and let it go all soggy, so they probably enjoy this. But it's just a very interesting concept to have your soup in the bread roll, but also when you try and get some soup, to get some bread on the inside. So it's probably going to be quite hot, you can see. Probably a lot of you that are watching, only a few will know, but I don't actually drink alcohol anymore. I used to, but not anymore. But this is a beer, and it's cherry flavour. So I'm going to try some, and I'll give you my honest opinion. I mean, you can't see, maybe you can see the colour, but it's red. It's definitely cherry. It doesn't taste horrible. I can't say that I now have a mug of this cherry beer, but I'll leave my girlfriend to drink this. So in this little pig-shaped bread,
With beer.
it's beer. It's like Guinness, like a stout. It's like pork stewed in like a dark stout, and served in this pig-shaped bread. I think it's apple with some kind of sweet sauce that comes with it. And we've got these pork ribs here that look quite delicious. And yeah, we're going to go and eat this now. check it out a little bit. So we've got some of this pork here, as you can see, so tender, but very hot. So I'm just going to try this now.
You forgot about sauce.
It's very good.
Sauce.
I'll try now with the sauce. But the meat is cooked perfectly. I haven't tried this sauce yet, but I think it's like a sweet sauce. Very sweet. But it works well with the pork. And you've also got these caramelised onions here on top. So we have a little bit of this rib now. And if I wasn't being filmed, I'd pick this up with my hands and eat it like a caveman. But I'm going to eat it. Very delicious. You can see it here. The ribs have been sat in this very nice sticky barbecue sauce. And it's just soaked up all that flavour. And overall, very, very delicious. So this is another beer, and you can see there on the bottle with blackberries. But it's also got honey in there, so it's honey and blackberries. And I'm going to try this. It smells like blackberries, like you'd expect. It's strange because it doesn't really taste like you're drinking beer. It's very fruity. It's very fruity, and I don't know if I can taste the honey in this, but yeah, it's okay. Obviously I'm not going to drink this, but this is just a try. So, as you can see, we've just finished our meal. I'm not going to say like it's a complaint, but there's just so much bread with this, and because everything's quite heavy to eat. Obviously this isn't like the main part of the meal, so you're not expected to eat it, but you see food in front of you, you're just going to eat it, aren't you? So while I know it's for decoration, and with the soup, that was, you know, the bowl, so but I made the mistake of having this, I'm not sure what it was, but this big sweet pastry with salt and caramel everywhere.
Трдельник.
I'm not going to say it.
Трдельник.
And yeah, I had this, and yeah, now I can't eat any more. But what I will say, the bread aside, the bread's still nice. But everything was just cooked really well, you know. The ribs, perfect sauce, very nice, a little bit sweet, which is what you want with your barbecue sauce. Pork, if I had to have a complaint because I'm a chef, I would say it was slightly too dry. Like, it was still nice. I think in parts it was quite dry. Just my opinion, but they give you a nice sauce to go with it. But yeah, the soup was fantastic. If I had to pick a favourite, I would say for me the soup was my favourite. A really nice creamy mushroom soup, very delicious. These drinks, very delicious. As I said, we were going to maybe have like a sweet after, but because I had that big, whatever it was.
Трдельник.
Thank you. I can't make room for anything else, but this restaurant is this was opened up in 2013, 2014, I believe, and it's very popular. So I'm glad I came here. I'm glad we came here. And if you're ever in the area, I really recommend you phone and book before, because otherwise you're going to be sat outside waiting, and it could be minutes, could be hours, depending on when you come. But really good restaurant, really good atmosphere, and thumbs up from me.
Honey, what are you doing?
So we're just now paying, but they've given us like, how can I put it, like a compliments, you know, like your feedback basically. They want to know if you've obviously enjoyed your meal and everything like that. So I'm gonna make it very difficult and write it in English for them.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that the wait was worth it. Food was amazing. Atmosphere was fantastic. And then I'm going to put smiley face. And I'll just put from England.
Do you like?
Yes, honestly, it's very nice. Like I said, my only small complaint, because every chef has a complaint, and it was just that like the pork was like just like, I mean, ever so slightly like dry a little bit, but it like didn't really take away. It was still very nice, still very tasty. But if I had one complaint, that's what it would be. So hello there, and we're still in the
Монрепор.
Vyborg,
В городе Выборг.
Monrepor park, and we've just got here. I'm just going to show you around quickly here. Ozera?
I don't know that.
Oh, well, this is a lake anyway, and just gonna. It's very popular here. I'll just zoom in a little bit there. You can see there's a boat there. You can, I guess, have tours across the lake. And as we explore this, obviously I'll show you parts that are interesting. But I'm just going to turn around here in a second and show you some of these rocks that are along behind me. But the temperature today is 22 degrees, so very warm. To be honest, right now it's probably warmer than England. Right, I'm just going to show you these rocks. You see there, it's so sunny, and you can hear all the birds in the background, and all these really massive trees, and everything's nice and green. Okay, I'll bring you back. So we've not got very far. I just wanted to show you this, thought it was quite cool. So if you brought food over here, nuts or anything like that, it's just a home for a squirrel. And they can come in here and obviously get some food. And there's a couple of pigeons there that are taking any scraps, and there's a duck just there, you see. I'll just bring this over here so you can read it. So, oh, damn it.
Смотри, вот, кинь, Ханя.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Let's see. You see there?
it's just behind that branch. But there is a woodpecker there. Because if I find anything interesting, I'll try and show you. But as I found it, well, my girlfriend saw it on the tree, and as I just got my camera out to focus on it, it flew away. But I'm going to keep this in the video. I'm not going to edit that out. So that'd be funny for you to watch. But yeah, it's a woodpecker there. It's interesting. Okay. So we've just walked a little bit further into this to these woods here. This park is quite big, but we'll be coming up to a different lake soon. But I just want to bring you back because while I'm walking through here, it reminds me of when I was in England, or when I'm in England. And for those of you that don't know, there's probably a few that watch that do know, but in my first 5 videos, I done a little introduction about myself, and in those videos I mentioned that I like to go camping every year. And yeah, just walking around here just reminds me, as you know, you go out, you put your tent up, and then you go out for a nice walk. You know, maybe you see different animals, maybe you see different birds, and then you come back and you make a nice fire, and in the end it's a really nice day. And when I'm in England, I used to every year I'd go, you know, whether it be Scotland or Wales or Cornwall. I've been to Cornwall. Cornwall's quite nice. A lot of people think that Cornwall's not part of England just because of how nice the sea is there. But yeah, I'd go every year, and I'd go with a few mates, and sometimes I'd bring my son along, and we'd go for about 5 days at a time, and you know, we'd find a nice camping spot and pitch up, put our tents up, and then we'd spend the rest of the time there just exploring different places, you know, places you've not been before. And yeah, I hope to do this here, maybe this year. Obviously the weather's really nice now, but this wasn't, you know, we didn't plan camping yet, but it's something I'd like to do here. So if you know of any good places around Saint Petersburg, let me know in the comments. That'd be fantastic. What I'll do is I'll bring you back. Okay, so just done a little bit of climbing. Obviously not up here because that's ridiculous. But a path that kind of goes round and up there, and we just kind of come down here, and see there, boat, because this is quite big. I'm not going to walk too close to the edge, but I'm just going to show you along here. Zoom out as far as I can. I haven't seen much wildlife, but I would imagine that's because there's a lot of people walking about, and obviously animals get scared. Obviously, unless you had food, then you know you're their best friend. I'll zoom in a little bit in this little island here. I can't see anything. I think when I was over there, I think I saw a couple of people fishing, but we're not going to go over there, but I don't know what's over there. I'll just show you down here. See them birds just behind them trees. I can zoom in. I can't see them. They're gone. And yeah, I just wanted to show you as we go along just kind of where we are. Obviously we're going to walk all the way around, and obviously when we see something interesting we'll show you. So we've just come down, from up there, and I've got a bit of a clearer view here now of this island, so I can zoom in a little bit more here. I mean, it's very small and there's not really anything on there, I don't think, but if you've got a boat, I guess you can take a little trip over. You see there on the other side, all the way over there, there are houses, so I'm guessing that people live over there. But yeah, right here at the lake, and over here so just a little further in here, some carvings here, and these little seats here for dad, mum and children. And someone's just made some fun things here, some little treasure chests all carved out of the wood that's here. It's kind of cool, and this is an interesting chair. I don't know if this is supposed to be some kind of snake, like someone's going to show you. Whoever's done this has taken them a long time. And then you got this wooden chair, or this chair that's been carved out of this tree trunk here, which is quite interesting. And there's a lot of this along the way, like throughout your walk along this massive park. And of course, when I see something else, I'll bring you back. So we've probably just walked about 5 minutes, and another little wood carving here of a fox, a lissa. You can hear over there loads of boats, many people doing excursions over there. But yeah, I found something else. Of course, I'll bring you back.
Yeah.
А у нас эклер есть. Да я не будет, Сай. А у меня семечки есть. Смотри. Сай, ну не надо. Да не будет на эклер. А у меня просто ничего нет.
So we got this fruit tea here. It's got this kind of weird, hard to describe it. So we just got this waffle here, and as you can see, this dog, I don't think it has an owner, and it's just kind of wandering the park, but we're gonna eat this and give some of this to the dog.
Вот ей вафли кинули, она не стала вафлю.
Yeah.
Нет, не ест.
No?
Вот.
No?
Не ест она. Ей,
No.
конечно, мясо.
Okay, I'm gonna eat this and I'll be back.